This is Top 10 Facts, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is an upcoming PlayStation 4 timed exclusive title created by a studio known as Hello Games. Hello Games is based in Guildford, and that is in England, for those that don't know. And let's begin with the Top 10 Facts. The company was founded in July of 2009 by the following four geniuses: Grant Duncan, Ryan Doyle, David Ream, and of course, Sean Murray. 4 people started, and now 14 members are involved in the creating of No Man's Sky. The first time we heard about No Man's Sky was at the VGX in 2013. Sean Murray was offered a spot on the show and took it, but at the last minute changed his mind and tried to get out because he thought people were not ready for No Man's Sky. He feared for what could possibly go wrong. As we all know now, Sean came to his senses and went to the VGX and presented No Man's Sky like a pro. Everyone that saw the original trailer dropped their jaw and couldn't believe what they were seeing. Okay, go from planet to planet and exploring things, that's cool, but with absolutely no loading time, no skyboxes, no limitations, and generated on the spot? As if that wasn't impressive enough, Sean says that the universe that they created consists of over 18 quintillion freaking planets. That is the longest phone number I have ever seen in my life. Keep in mind though that only 10% of those planets will have life on them. During December 2013, after feeling really good about the VGX, Hello Games was flooded one day. A natural disaster of H2O that managed to break into the studio and destroy all in its path. Thankfully, part of No Man's Sky was saved, uploaded somewhere safe and unharmed, but the damage was already done, and the team was devastated. But something amazing happened. The internet, the community that they had given birth to, managed to uplift their spirits when they were at rock bottom and gave them the strength the team needed to be motivated and continue working on No Man's Sky. Sean Murray, the guy behind the Sky, has been to multiple interviews since 2013. He spoke to the founder of Insomniac Games, that dude that created Ratchet & Clank that we all love. He has been a couple of times on Game Informer, Gamespot, and even PlayStation Access. Amongst many other media coverage that you might know about, Sean also has been very mysterious about how the game is progressing. People involved in the creating of No Man's Sky and Sony that is backing them all know what the plan is, how the final game will be, and when it will be ready. The problem though is the hype. Sean mentioned in a Game Informer interview that specifically covered the topic and was named Managing the Hype of No Man's Sky that they will be silent for some time. They will focus on completing the game. My definition of silence is that you don't talk at all, but that's not what members of Hello Games have been doing. Hazel, Sean and Jacob have been tweeting about random stuff like keeping Kanye West in the coding loop, which we all thought it was a hint for something happening on the 8th of June, Kanye's birthday, and also Joe Danger's release that happened in 2010. But nothing happened that day. No news, no trailers, nothing. Maybe it was a milestone reached by Hello Games, a secretive achievement amongst themselves. Virtual reality has become a new trend in the gaming industry. Project Morpheus is a virtual reality specifically developed for the PlayStation 4 console, which will be presented at the Electronic Entertainment Expo this year. The multiplayer aspect. Some people heard the word multiplayer and think of No Man's Sky as a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Let me burst your bubble by saying it won't be, at least not upon release anyway. Sean mentioned it will be very hard to actually find another player just like you because you will be separated by many light years away. If you want to get a taste of what he's talking about, feel free to download the free-to-play game called The Hunter on Steam. You can play with your friends on the same map, but good luck getting to them. It's possible, but it may take you some time. Let's say by some miracle you do find your friend in No Man's Sky after a few months of carefully planning to find each other. Make sure you're recording the gameplay because people will be constantly searching to see how their character looks like, because at start if you are truly alone by playing offline, you will never be able to see your character. Space stations will be massive and trafficking new aircrafts constantly. In the Game Informer podcast with Sean, he mentions that he was standing in one of the space stations just staring at everything that was happening, watching the new ships come in and others go out, seeing an awesome ship and thinking that one day he will have enough units to buy that amazing looking ship. Units are obtained by discovering new ships, planets, plants and all sorts of creatures you will come across, as well by mining and trading resources at trading posts and by helping the police with pirate invasions, amongst other stuff you'll be able to obtain units from. Units will be used to buy better ships, upgrade your suit, upgrade your multi-tool, your jetpack, your diving gear, your endurance, health and strength against harsh environments. One of the main goals is to reach the center of the first galaxy that all players will start off from. Sean has mentioned that it may take 40 to 100 hours of gameplay to reach the center, depending on how many distractions you come across, and there will be a surprise for us at the center once we get there. Everybody following E3 has perhaps already seen the Gamespot and Sony trailers of E3. If not, I have the links for you right here in the description. What is it you saw that made you a bit confused? The No Man's Sky clips. Now that made me wonder at first. If No Man's Sky will be at E3, then why haven't they listed the game? On Twitter, at Daniel Dwyer, the guy that interviewed Sean Murray last year on behalf of Gamespot, said this: Sean is coming on the Gamespot live show stage to chat, but I don't think they're on the Sony conference. We'll see. Now if Sean and they, being Hello Games, is actually going to the convention 5,000 miles away from Guildford, doesn't it make sense that they will be presenting No Man's Sky at Sony's conference as well? Why attend if the game isn't ready? Why stress the importance of finishing the game just to say hi at the conference? No, this is much bigger than that. Danny wouldn't say anything if Sean wasn't going to attend, but he did, and he confirmed that we will see Sean at the Gamespot stage, but I have a feeling shortly after he announces the release of No Man's Sky, no time earlier. And that is it for this video. I will leave you with one quote from Sean Murray himself. Here is to 2015, the year No Man's Sky comes out.